What's up guys, welcome back to another video today, and today we are back in Minecraft for the Building a City series, and today we're going to be building a treehouse. So let's jump right in. The first thing you're going to need to do is find yourself a tree, and we have this tree right here. You should make sure that it's got 4 logs as the trunk and then some leaves at the top. If your tree has any excess leaves, like this one, then you want to make sure you remove those just for ease of construction. Once you've done that, you need to go down and find an appropriate place to place down your platform. And I'm thinking here will be perfect. So what you want to do is then place a row of 8 logs going out from the tree trunk. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 planks, sorry. And you want to do this for a row of 2. And then what you want to do is get your jungle logs and line them up so that they are pointing this way. I'll remove that, change that to this. And once you've got that, you want to add an extra one on the end. So it's a row of 4 logs. And you want to repeat this process with the rest of the sides. Once you have done this, we can start with the shape. So what you want to do is get your log and then place it on the inside and then next to it. So it's like, looks like this, and then you can remove this. Inside, next to it. Inside, next to it. And what we want to do is create a diagonal pattern that looks something like this. And if you've done it correctly, it should line up with the next log. And what you want to do is fill in the gaps where there's no planks, like this, to make sure that you have the best platform possible. And we want to repeat this for the other 4 sides. Okay, so now that we've got our platform, we can start on the house. Find your 2 logs and count out 1, 2, 3, 4, and then place a log at the end of those 4. And then what you want to do is make sure that the 2 logs you've just placed line up with the trunk, and then you want to put one next to each of those logs. From the end log, count out 1 diagonally, and then another 1 diagonally, and count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then a log here, here, 1, 2, 3, 4 for the back and front, and then another 2 diagonal, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then another diagonal. So now we've got the basic shape of our house, we can start building the walls. So we want to count 3 from this one. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, and so on and so on. Okay, so now that we have our walls, we can start adding some decoration. The first thing we're going to remove is these strip jungle logs and replace them with jungle logs on the 4 kind of diagonal ones, just to give the house a bit more shape and texture, colour. Make sure that they line up with the same height as the other ones. And now we've done that, we can find the front, which will be one of the 2 4 walls, and we're going to need to get ourselves a door. Now you can use any door you like, but I decided that I would use the acacia door because I thought that that went best with my acacia and jungle theme. And you want to place down your doors. Once you have your doors, then we can start on the roof. So what you're going to want to do is place down acacia slabs, on the front and just along all around the edge of the house. And now you've got the slabs placed down, we can begin to fill it in. So we can just fill it in to make sure that the entire roof is built up. And we're beginning to give our house some shape and colour. Now you don't have to use acacia slabs, you can use other wood types, but I thought that the acacia and jungle wood theme went best with my house build. Equally, you don't have to do this in a jungle forest, you can use other biomes as well, but again I thought that this looked nicest. And you can just add some slabs for texture if you want on the corners. I just put 2 4 in front, and then 2 3 on the sides, 2 4 on the back and front, and then 3 at the sides, just to make the house even more shape. And then yeah, so now that we've done that, we can head on inside the house and start thinking about our interior. The first thing you're going to want to do is, this is an optional, but I find that gives the house a lot more space, is to remove the trunk. It just makes the house give it a lot more space. And then the next thing we're going to want to do is add some windows. I decided on using some glass panes and doing some strip windows, but equally you can use other designs for these sides. And then at the back we're going to do a block of 4 window. That just gives the house a lot more light. And then the next thing you're going to want to do is get some lanterns and give the place some light. I added 4, but you can equally add a lot more or a lot less. Now that we've got our lighting, we can start adding some decoration. I'm going to just stick with a simple, so it's a necessities only house, but you could do whatever you want. So I added some chests, a cauldron, and some other things. So we'll start by placing down our bed, which is going to go here, and then we're going to have some chests along this wall, a crafting and furnace, so we need to grab ourselves a furnace from the inventory, sort that out for the bed. We can have 2 crafting tables and then 3 furnaces, or furnace. Now we've got our crafting furnace as well as our storage. Then we can think about just adding some decoration. So I added some candles, but you can add other stuff as well. I thought brown candles went best with the theme. Actually, I'm going to replace that. And then the final thing I added was removing the furnace and adding a cauldron and getting a bucket of water to fill that in. Not milk. A bucket of water to fill in my cauldron. So that's the interior done. Hope you guys enjoyed part 1 of the building a treehouse series. Not series, building a treehouse episode, and I'll see you guys for part 2. Bye.